He was one of history's most prolific fathers and one of its most prolific executioners. This is Sultan Moulay Ismail ibn Sharif of Morocco. Historical records confirm he sired 888 children, but to maintain his power, he built something far more sinister, a place known as the Bloody Oasis, a private prison where he executed hundreds of his own wives and concubines. From 1672 to 1727, Moulay Ismail ruled the Moroccan Alawite dynasty with absolute terror. His goal, to unify a fractured kingdom and expel foreign powers. He succeeded, but his methods were unspeakable. He built a colossal imperial capital at Meknes, using tens of thousands of slave laborers. European captives and Moroccan convicts worked for decades. It was a monument to his power, constructed on a foundation of brutality. His power rested on his army, the Abd al-Bukhari, the Black Guard, an elite force of 150,000 black slave soldiers loyal only to him. They were the enforcers of his will, but his personal life was a mirror of his ruthless reign. Moulay Ismail maintained a harem of over 500 women. 4 were his official wives. The rest were concubines and slaves. This was his private world, and he ruled it with the same paranoia. The slightest offense could mean death. A glance at another man, a whispered complaint, a suspicion of disobedience. His response was swift and absolute: execution. But he didn't just kill them anywhere. He constructed a private, fortified prison within the walls of his palace at Meknes. The French diplomat Dominique Busnot, who visited Morocco in 1704 and 1712, documented this horror. The locals called it the Bloody Oasis. This was no ordinary dungeon. Busnot reported it was a place of cruel irony. It was beautifully appointed with fine carpets and comfortable furnishings. But it was inescapable. Women condemned for minor infractions were walled inside. They were given food and water but no reprieve. They would live out their final days in this luxurious tomb until the Sultan gave the order for their execution. Some sources, including Busnot, state the number of women executed here was staggering. Dominique Busnot wrote, and we quote, "He caused 7 women to be put to death that we saw ourselves. The number is said to have reached over 1,000. This is not a legend. It is a contemporary account from a reliable historical witness. Why such extreme cruelty? For Moulay Ismail, it was pure realpolitik. His harem was the engine of his lineage, producing the heirs to secure his dynasty. Any potential for dissent, conspiracy, or the birth of a rival claimant from an unfaithful wife had to be eradicated with maximum prejudice. Terror was his tool of control, and it worked. He died in 1727 at the age of 80 of natural causes. He ruled for 55 years, one of the longest reigns in history. He left a unified Morocco and a legacy of blood that is almost unimaginable. The Bloody Oasis is gone now, its exact location lost to time, crumbled with the rest of Moulay Ismail's grand palace. But its story remains. A stark reminder that behind the statistics of 1,000 lives erased was a simple, chilling calculation. For one man to build an empire, the humanity of others was merely a cost to be paid.